Yeah, it's your boy Fist in his house, bringing another great edition of Homefront from the box, because you know it's hot. Bringing you the one-man army, the weapon itself, the Vector. This is the last weapon that I will be doing for a while, because I'm starting to get good at Crisis now, and I just want to do some videos. Now, it's no easy task to become good at Crisis. It takes a lot. Because, to be honest with you, everybody is a scumbag that plays that game. Because they're all invisible. And you have to, like, the whole premise of your gameplay is to beat people who play invisible. But look at this. Just pre-firing behind the bushes. The Vector. I mean, I will not let my team lose. I am one-man army. Look at your eyeballs like, ooh, 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 ooh. You ever notice that? When it turns red, it's like an eyeball. Like a big eyeball on the screen. So I send in the meat shield. Send in my team. Always send in your team is like, that's your human radar. The human meat shield radar. That's like for every game. Always send in the suckers. The newbies. The randoms. Send them in. Send them in. Send them in. Cinnamons. Send in the cinnamons. Look at this guy jump down. What, you thought you were going to do a 360 on me? No scope? Not having that. I heard your footsteps. And I love this. I love this map now because everybody knows how to play it. And I was playing it last night, and it's like, oh, the stuff that I used to do doesn't work anymore. Which I love. I give that to dedicated servers. And that brings me to my next segue. You know, you guys as a gaming community on Xbox should not accept peer-to-peer service anymore. Period. Because the majority of games on the PS3 have you know, Sony, they don't provide any servers. And they don't provide peer-to-peer. Either the developer makes them pay for dedicated servers, or they have to pay some type of fee to Sony. So what I'm saying is that you guys should get dedicated servers for every single damn game. Mortal Kombat, even though it's 1v1, should have dedicated servers. And I'm thinking, I heard there's a rumbling going on that they're going to have dedicated servers. If that is the case, look at that. Oh, just get sprayed on. Just spray it. Spray it on. So I just think it's 2011. It's 2011. This throw a grenade, throw and forget, throw and forget. Boom. Look at these guys. They're like, I should have fucking hit the deck. Man, what was I thinking? Or jump. Come on, look at this. What is the guy crawling around? And that really irritates me in Crisis. It cannot go prone. I died so many times because of that. Dudes be shooting at you. You don't know where they're coming from, and they come out of this fucking invisibility bullshit, dude. And it takes 2 fucking elbows to kill people. They changed it from the demo. It's so fucking stupid. I know they've probably changed a bunch of other things, but that game is, man, I'm gonna tell you, that game is not, I don't know, single player. I only played a little bit of it, and I was like, bleh, boring. I'll leave first-person shooter storylines up to DSP. I'm not gonna do those. They're just, to me, I haven't seen anybody make a good first-person shooter story yet. I wouldn't bother with it. I'd rather have a better storyline for first-person shooters. I think somebody needs to break the mold and change the storyline and have more drama and cutscenes and if-then statements, you know, in the game, because the most of the shit is like, go here, destroy this, and go to the next subject. 6 hours, it's over. I'm waiting for somebody to make that epic first-person shooter, first single-player, ultimate, stabbed in your neck and fall to the ground and die story, and I'm waiting for that. It's gonna be sick. But I just love the animations and the way people die in this game. I got a game on this same map where I think I went 25-9 with the master key. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. That shit was hilarious. You shoot people with the master key in Homefront, That's their ass. Look at this guy got the angle on me. I threw the C4. Look where he shot me from. Oh, I was so upset. I was like, how? He was in the window, and I was like, oh, what a great angle. He got me. He got me. He got me. Good shot, brah. Brah, I ain't mad at you. That was a good shot. So, I was listening to Hard Times. He was talking about racism. And I don't think it's too much, I think, it's not really racism. I think it's more or less ignorance. And when he was talking about people in the community coming up, I'd probably have like 300,000 subs today. I'm a white person, but, I grew up mostly in urban areas, so I talk the way I talk, and people just assume that, oh, this guy's a black guy, I'm not gonna listen to him, But that's not only the case. I cause a lot of problems. I wouldn't say problems. I just didn't like certain commentators, and I just didn't like, certain things. I really didn't care for a lot of things. And you have to remember that majority of these people, if you're going to make videos on YouTube, the majority of people on YouTube are 13 to 17 years old. And it's not even their age. A lot of their parents screen the videos that they watch. So if you're sitting there swearing and, your idealism is from a bad situation, their parents are not going to let them watch that type of stuff. They're not going to let them watch... they're not going to let them watch somebody who they think in their mind is going to seed bad influence into their upbringing. So they won't let them watch them. So, for instance, somebody who watches someone like Jaws, they're just like, Jaws is a how-to video. That's every single one of his videos. Hi, this is Sam. This is what I'm using. There's nothing there that could be censored or be in bad light, whereas myself or Hard Times, and we're up swearing and very controversial. We have these urban type slang, and it's like, do you really think that the majority of the community that's 13 to 7 white urbanites want their kids to be influenced by this type of rhetoric? No, they don't. So that's why that's why it's not going to happen for certain people. That's just the way it is. That's just because the majority of people who watch YouTube, their families are well established, the majority of them, and their kids have so much time on their hands that the majority, the two parents are both probably professionals who work all the time, and they leave the Xbox and the computer to raise their kids. And they probably censor them, or, the smart ones probably got like V-chips in their stuff. Who knows? But the majority of people who are on that, on these things on the computer, they have time to do it. Most of the people, they don't. This is the internet and spending money and the luxury of doing all this. That's extra money that a hardworking, less fortunate people have that can't do. So it's a microcosm of what real life's about. So I'm not really worried about it, but that was just my little answer to Hard Times 8. Real hard times. But I mean, I don't really, I got over that like last year. That was like, I wasn't really gonna change who I was, because realistically speaking, I mean, there's a crowd out there for everybody, and they just have to find you. And the biggest thing is just keep doing what you're doing, and do it for the love of what you want to do, and then people see your shine. You know what I mean? So just keep doing it, and that goes out to everybody else out there. I mean, if you're trying to appeal and you can't find your identity, just be yourself, because there's groups of people who do what you do and watch what you watch. I mean, or else there wouldn't be things that were for sale and appeal to those people, in that demographic. You just have to reach out to those people more, and then those people that associate with you will help you snowball into something bigger. But I don't want to go too much off on a tangent. Just tearing it up. One-man army fist with the Vector. Look at this guy hiding. Come on, you got to come out and battle. You can't throw a grenade and expect to win a one-on-one. You throw a grenade or a C4 when you're dealing with more than one opponent. But when you're one-on-one, you gotta handle you gotta fight your own battles. When you're one-on-one, you gotta fight your own battles. You can't come out there and think that But if you're fighting against a bunch of people, you gotta come up with something big like a C4 or a grenade. Take them all out. So that's how you do it. Now, one day everybody will have their shine, and you have to just, when you get it, grab it and shine on it. Wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. But I love all games, and oh yeah, I'm going back to my Crysis thing. That game was a bitch in the beginning. I fucking hated that game. Now I'm starting to get okay. I don't like the game, to be honest with you. I'm probably not gonna play it. I'm gonna go back to. I don't know what I'm gonna do because there's a month before Mortal Kombat comes out. I'll probably just play Homefront, but Crysis 2, I'm just doing it to show you guys how to be proficient at it. Look at here. Here's a little hint to you. See the screen is white? Use the mini map. The mini map doesn't go white like it does in Call of Duty, and you can use the mini map to move around. Another hint from Fist to you. Now, yeah, I'm just gonna show you how to be proficient at Crysis. Like, the thing about Crysis is it's the battle between the Invisibles versus the Visibles. That's it. And the only good weapon in that game is a Scar. Period. That's it. Everything else is garbage. Takes a bazillion bullets to kill people because you're peer-to-peer. What I was saying earlier. I think you guys need to start a movement. We need dedicated servers. Demand dedicated servers. That's going to be the message at the end of every one of my videos. Demand it. Don't play peer-to-peer no more. If Chaos, a fucking dinky doo-doo company, can make a dedicated... How do they get dedicated servers on EA or on Xbox? I don't know. But if they can do it, anybody can do it. Anybody developer can do it. I mean, EA had to fight for that shit when Xbox first came out because Xbox wanted a piece of the money. They had a vision, a plan. They always got a plan. I get killed, but we still win by one. Bitch. Beast of cuffs. One-man army. 41-12 with the Vector, and our team wins. That's how I do it. Vote no, peer-to-peer. It's your boy Fist. Peace!
Rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.